up in a dream. Sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name in unison. I'm so far away from the place I used to be. Struggling usually. Look at the new me. Fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the OP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. You speaking outlandish, I'ma show you how to make it all work. Another planet, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me, it's just more of me in your ear. For you to hear Kendrick persevere. Defenses, I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off these pistons. I'm taking off on the enemy. Your distance came across me. How much it cost me to get you out my business. I said a planet, it's a short-term goal. No sky is the limit. I'm past that, now past that. Award not 1 but 4 times 2 plus yours.
I see myself performing that.
K-Dot.
Sold out shows where the room is packed. Sitting at the Grammys winning 5 awards. See myself on big billboards. Traveling around the world with endorsement deals. Can't imagine how it feels. That's why I'm smiling every day, because my dream ain't far away. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
You looking at me and you tell me I'm blessed. Calculated my steps, my heart, my breath. Breathe lungs of a victory, and vividly you see me when I'm at my best, my worst. This verse dedicated to the days that I slept with a curse. Research my paid dues, I'm reimbursed. I burst in the crowd with a voice and a crown. I'm a king on the prowl, and I see mama smile. And a vow I'ma take that I'll never break. You can break bread with me now. We can all take a bow on the edge of the pedestal and scream out loud that we made it off the avenue and walk that mile. In the darkness, I often sit back and get lost in the rap that I wrote. When you told me that it spoke to your soul, I was talking to you. I was walking it through every ghetto. Tell success, hello, we here.
And I'm so happy I cry, cause I can't believe all the things I ever wanted are finally happening for me. And it's so surreal that I almost feel that any minute I could wake up from this fantasy. When you pray so hard and you've come so far, and you know that it's the time for you to leave your mark. And I'm gonna
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point guard. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in a 2-guard. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition. Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And Brunson, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Outside Anunoby. Hart inside, covered by Johnson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
About a minute played here so far in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's New York. It's a three-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
Misses the step-back jumper.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss. And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Inside, Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
6.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Goes up on the wing. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Here's Young. The Knicks making their last shot. Counted from distance. Young's got 5.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart for 3. Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young on the attack. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, not only is he a great shooter from deep, he's also really good at slicing his way inside. That's just a great drive.
Here's Brunson. Give him 8. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. The 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
14.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. 9 points in the game.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Knicks trail by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rejected by Okongwu. 3-pointer. And Trae Young again.
Well, all options are available for this offense when Trae Young has the ball in the open floor.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks 7th spot.
Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Knicks. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And checking out Atlanta, quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, right now for New York, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
Left side, Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Hart. Drives to the hoop. No good. Good D by Kongwu.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 6 points.
Yeah, that time they're out in the open floor, and Jalen Johnson finished off that break beautifully.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Daniels. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Johnson with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Will it go? Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 11. And it's a Kongwu off the drive. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu!
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
And over the last few weeks, they have really used the three-point shot to their advantage.
Looking for an opening. And again, the Knicks missing. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Johnson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too.
And what Jalen Johnson brings to the floor is energy and unselfishness. He works hard out there every single night, and he's all about team.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
First one falls for him.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
A nice shot by Young.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him. Outside Rizachet. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby on the take, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, the burst of speed on the drive. Anunoby so elusive on these cuts to the rack.
Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Young. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention. And that helps open up the perimeter.
Hawks lead 34-25.
Now Young. He's got 16. Oh, he tries a three. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
36-27.
Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Young from long range. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Brunson against Okongwu. Here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 10-point lead. Here's Young. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Brunson up top. He's got 11.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
No foul. 13 foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they've found a lot of success.
He's off on the first.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. Good on the second one. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
The Hawks lead by 11. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Mitchell Robinson. What are they telling you, Alec?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Here's Newell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Over Hart. Newell can't get it to go. New York has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And here's Alexander Walker, coming off a terrific game against New York. Oh, and Towns with the block. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Jumps up, and Hart throws it down.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Here's Krejci. No points yet. Pass to Gay. Over Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 11. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York to the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Towns has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 6. .146 left in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Off target from outside. The Hawks lead by 10. When Vik Krejci made his NBA debut in 2021, he became just the 5th Czech player in league history, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he's really interesting. Great skill, and he's 6'8". He shows playmaking instincts, and the last few seasons, he's really shooting the ball much better.
And New York has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Towns for 3. That shot, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the take, powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Atlanta shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Krejci. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Here's Diawara. Pass to Brunson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Clarkson. No good off the glass. The Hawks lead by 15. With the drive.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got 5 points.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
.30 seconds left to play in the first. Launches it. Newell pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Bridges, right side, takes a 3. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
1 second left. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 17. And so it's Atlanta leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Knicks trail by 17. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Noel out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Gay in at the 5 spot. Such a wide-open look. Give him 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Gay. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Bridges with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Now here's Bridges. They trail by 16. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Launches a 3. On target from range. Bridges has got 9 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Alexander Walker. Banked it in off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Knicks trail by 15. Clarkson outside. Pass to Akporti. Back to Clarkson. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Hawks. They led by as many as 18.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Clarkson for 3. Gay with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 18. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Outside McBride. And again, the Knicks missing.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's McBride following the score by Atlanta. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. New York working the ball around now. Here's Okporti. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And it's Clarkson missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, how about the confidence Johnson possesses? That's a phenomenal job right there, using his body control and finishing.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. New York in 5th.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And New York has possession. Now here's McBride. No made baskets yet. Pass to Yabusele. Now Clarkson. Can they get it? Sends it home from three-point land.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
The Hawks call timeout. Please give a big round of applause for your
Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down on the law? Yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Stick the breeze in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down on the law? Yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot.
Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for Yabusele. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Young. 21 points in the game. Going inside, drops in the layup for two. Young's got 23 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside McBride, shot from 12, and it's good. 2 points.
Hawks lead.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 25.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now McBride. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Clarkson from downtown. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
And that's something that makes Young unique. His ability to really pile up the numbers offensively in both scoring and assist totals.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And both free throws good for Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
McBride passes to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby finds Bridges. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Shoots. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
60.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 19-7 run. And Young, here we go. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 29 points.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. McBride passes to Shamet. Here's Bridges. To the paint. Here's McBride. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Lead 87-62.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
As for their matchup with the Pelicans, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
First free throw is good.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Young. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Count it.
Well, if you're a fan of Trae Young, you have loved all of this. What a night he's had.
Young against Brunson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Gay. Risache comes in for Kennard. And Daniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Off the inbound pass. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 6.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Young against Brunson from the high post. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Young. And Young pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And when Johnson puts it all together like this, he is special. Right now, he is absolutely torching those guys.
New York has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
70.
Here's Risache. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. The Knicks shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Outside Brunson. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And New York has possession, following the score by Atlanta. And here's Brunson from the arc. No luck on that one. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And it's powered home by Town.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
74.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Here's Young. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got 39.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Shaman. The three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Driving inside. Oh, man!
Look out below.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside McBride. Anunoby for three. Nails it from three. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
77.
Brunson against Young. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 41.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And Young with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Brunson's got 22.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Young against Brunson. And stolen by Brunson. And here comes the break. The rebound by Atlanta.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
And it's good for 2.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And for New York, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Outside Anunoby. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
1:09 left in the first half of this game. And here's Brunson. 22 points for him. And he gets it to go. 24 points for him.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Young against Brunson. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And the Knicks shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Pass to Shaman. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts one up from 19. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Johnson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Anunoby for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Hawks lead 115.
Here's Young. He has 45 points. Over Brunson. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, you could see Trae Young right there feeling out where the defense was, and then he found that pocket in the mid-range, and he rose up and knocked it down.
Brunson. No good on the shot. Young with the defensive effort. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and roll, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Atlanta Hawks. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
All right, let's get to our featured game, where Trae Young has been having himself one heck of a night so far.
What's crystal clear so far? Ice Trae is one cool customer. See what I did there, Ernie?
Yeah, I do see what you did there, and not impressed. Young has been scintillating, though, which means sparkling. Like ice, but hey, you knew that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Brunson with it. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
86.
Fires from the corner. And he hits the jumper for two. Young's got 49 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Hart. Towns, left side. Over Okongwu. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Yep, count it.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Daniels. And another basket for Atlanta.
Assisted by Reza Shea.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Towns. And a Kongwu with the block.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Here's Johnson. He's covered by Hart. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 25 points in the game. Brunson against Young. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Johnson against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from deep. Hart's got 10 points.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And Atlanta with possession here. Shot from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 6 points for him.
Such raw shooting ability for Reza Shea in his first year.
Bridges outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brunson passes to Hart. The ball's knocked loose. Johnson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, Jalen Johnson, in the blink of an eye, he is at the rim.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Anunoby. And it's powered home by Towns.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Young. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Here's Reza Shea. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Brunson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hart. 10 points for him. There's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Towns can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Bridges outside. Hart from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Reza Shea. Over Brunson. The offensive rebound. Daniels outside. Shoots over Bridges. Daniels misses. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Rizachet, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Towns, a screen on Young. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists in the game.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now here's Johnson. Give him 31 now. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, he gets to the rack in a hurry with all that length. Johnson putting it on display.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from 16. And that one comes up a bit short. Knicks shooting 56% today. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Towns for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Young's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson on the wing. Here's Okongwu. And there it is for him. Okongwu's got 8.
Jalen Johnson.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
For 3, Bridges. And that's collected by Trae Young. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson on the wing. Brunson defending. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the Knicks shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Now Okongwu. Give him 8 points now. Over Towns. Misses off the left iron. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Brunson misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Rizachet. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Anunoby against Daniels. Hart blocked.
And that's exactly what Daniels does. He has a knack for disrupting plays, that time getting the block.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Bridges outside. Brunson with it, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Hart. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Brunson against Okongwu. Over Brunson. Okongwu, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Young. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. And it's now 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
141-104.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. From about 19, Okongwu, no good. And for New York, they're shooting it at 52%. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Over Towns. Daniels outside. Over Towns. Daniels misses.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Three-pointer, Bridges. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Young looking around. Over Brunson. Young can't hit. And here's New York now. Over to the wing. There's the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with a 3. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
43-109.
58 seconds left in the third. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Hart. And Atlanta misses again. Well, the Knicks shooting at a 44% clip in the third. And here's Brunson. Give him 31 now. Towns on a screen.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
First team foul.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. And some changes here for New York. Yabusele comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Risache. Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Trae Young. Both free throws good from Brunson. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker over Brunson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And there's Brunson. That one's good on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 6 assists in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. And they get it back. That one goes in. Newell's got 9 points.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Atlanta on top, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Luke Kennard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Newell, and it's Krejci in a small forward. Pass to Shaman. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Krejci. And the Hawks tack on two more.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Here's Clarkson. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Krejci. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The Knicks pull it in.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Deflected. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Newell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Here's Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Tries it from 19. That one a little long.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Pass to McBride. Outside Anunoby. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Here's Clarkson. And he jams it home with authority.
You give Clarkson an opening and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Left side, Alexander-Walker. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty. And we're playing about as much defense as they did there, not nearly enough.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Alexander-Walker. It's rebounded by McBride.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Clarkson. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. "17-foot shot on the way." The Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Part of being a scoring guard like Clarkson, drawing fouls like there.
Clarkson at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls, and despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let me hear you, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is your Knicks 7th squad. Let's go!
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Krejci. Anunoby covering. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Here's Shamet. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Well, the Hawks shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Shot is up. No good off the front rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Clarkson for 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that time also a missed shot. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Shot's good by Hart.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
131.
The Hawks lead by 22, and Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Looks like it's time to get hyped, Knicks fans. Here they are, your Knicks 7th spot.
Take a second to present our player of the game, Trae Young.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Now here's Alexander Walker. Brunson defending, the 17-footer. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
133.
The Hawks lead by 20. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Brunson. Jump shot is good.
Alexander Walker.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Hawks lead on 135.
And Atlanta with possession here. Left side, Alexander Walker. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Alexander Walker's got 20. Here's New York. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Clarkson.
At the line, 1 shot.
That free throw good from Brunson. Atlanta leading by 19. Alexander Walker with it. Over Brunson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Brunson. Driving in. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is just athleticism working against that kind of length.
Knicks trail by 19. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Newell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Over Bridges. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Brunson taking his time here. Gets the 3 to fall. Brunson's got 45 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
143.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Brunson defending.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Oh, yeah! That's good!
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what it is. Shout the rules. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see it. Everybody give gas.
It's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
It's an 18-point lead. Now Okongwu. Daniels fires. And counted from 19 feet away.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Anunoby on the wing. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen from the arc. And it's Brunson missing. Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the That gives him a double-double in this one.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson. 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And Atlanta has possession. Young, the pass to Daniels. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Hart. 4-3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 11. Atlanta leading by 20.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Young! Hart with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 18. Let's loose for three. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Daniels. Oh, no good again that time. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, Trae, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.